Do you struggle doing some of the most basic body weight exercises like squats, rows, or push-ups? I'm going to show you how to make these exercises easier using a suspension strap. Let's get it. Hey, what's up? Coach Zach here with Team Criticalbench. This video is for those of you that might be struggling getting into exercise, right? Maybe you can't do a push-up, maybe squats feel weird, rows they don't make sense to you. Well, you can actually make these basic body weight exercises that you see so much of a lot easier using suspension straps. Suspension straps could be the helping hand that gets you started back on your fitness goals. Suspension straps are basically handles that are connected to straps that can hook up to anything stable in your house. Whether that's a tree, whether that's a pull-up bar, anything at all that's not gonna move, you can hook up suspension straps and get yourself a full body workout at any time. No excuses. First exercise I'm gonna show you is squats. Very simple exercise you've seen hundreds of times, but doing them with suspension straps can make it even better. So you wanna have fully extended arms, and the more that you step your feet further forward, so the more of an angle that my body is at compared to the floor, it's gonna be a little bit easier. You wanna have your feet hips width apart, toes point forward. From here, just like a normal squat, you're gonna bend your knees, sit down, and then exhale, come up, squeeze your glutes. Nice and slow down, come up, squeeze. If you have problems with your knees, then you might notice that this feels a lot better doing it with the straps. You can walk your feet in a little bit, make it a little bit harder, down and up. You can throw some partial reps in, coming down about halfway, holding that, and then up. Another great thing about doing squats with the suspension straps is you don't need to have as much mobility in order to be able to get down into a full squat. Right, I can really get all the way down a lot easier using the straps than I could with body weight. If you struggle with balance problems, using straps will help you from falling over. Right, you got these straps right here, you're holding on to them. You're not going anywhere as long as they're hooked up to something stable. So we just hit our lower body with some squats. We're gonna work our way up, do some rows for our upper body, our back, biceps, shoulders. And the cool thing about doing them with suspension straps is, first of all, you're using your own body weight. Second of all, you can change how hard it is by how close you step towards the straps. So starting position, make sure that the straps are equal, and you wanna have your palms face down. Right, so the more you step back, maybe you start here, the easier it is. And the more you step forward, so the more horizontal you are compared to the floor, the harder it will be. So you can start straight arms, you pull, and you begin to turn your palms so they face each other. And then nice and slow, back down. Pull, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and nice and slow, back. All right, if that's too hard, again, you can step it back, nice and slow. I mean, it's a little too easy for me. If I go too much, you'll go forward, so don't do that. Find that sweet spot. You can always make it harder by making yourself more and more parallel to the floor. So the more parallel you are to the floor, the more of your own body weight that you're gonna be pulling. So keep that in mind if you're someone that has a lot of body weight. It's gonna be a lot harder when you're like this to pull yourself up than if you're like this. And then once you master the row, you can bring the squat and the row together into a little total body flow. Squat, come up, and row. We've done squats, we've done rows. Now let's do a push. We're gonna do the suspension strap press. Maybe you're someone who can't do a push-up. Maybe you're working your way up to be able to do a body weight push-up. This is where the straps come in and can help you get to the strength needed to do a push-up. Again, the best part about using the straps is you can change how much of your body weight you're gonna be using. You wanna start with the palms face down. Now, the more that I step back, the more of my body weight I'm gonna be using. So start out by having yourself pretty upright. From here, you're gonna start to bend your elbows, bring your palms towards your chest. and then on your exhale, press, and then turn your palms so they're face down. Nice and slow. So with my legs at this stage, this is pretty easy. I'm not using too much of my body weight. I can do a lot of these. Want to make it a little bit harder? Step back, right? Here, I'm challenging myself because now I'm using more of my body weight. Nice and slow, controlled, and then make it even harder by stepping back even more. Nice and slow. And the more you step back, the more your core is going to be asked to work. Don't let your hips sag down. Keep everything neutral, nice and slow, controlled, and then, right? So if you can't do a push-up, start out right here. Just get yourself able to do maybe 10 to 15 before maybe stepping back a little bit, and just keep working your way all the way back until eventually you'll be able to do some body weight push-ups. Hey, I hope this video helped. If you're someone that struggles doing push-ups, squats, rows, or any basic body weight exercise, then you can really use suspension straps to make these exercises easier so you can build the strength up to be able to do them without the straps. Hey, if you don't have straps, then go ahead and check out that pinned comment down below for the official Criticalbench suspension straps. And it'll help us if you get our straps, but it'll also help you. Right, these straps are 50% less money than the leading competitors, and they're great straps. I mean, you can do all these exercises that I've shown you in this video with these straps and pay less money. Hey, it's a win-win. If you want more suspension strap content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. As always, I'm Coach Zach with Team Criticalbench, and I'll see you next time. Yeah.